Well, I don't actually have to fill up my phone with all this other stuff. So, we have come from way beyond that headland. We walked over that headland, around that beach, and that was that bit that we just went through. And we kept on cutting out in there. But it looks like the tide's actually going up. So we actually got through there pretty luckily. Taking our shoes and socks off. And our other decision was to go up the road here, but I saw these stairs and I thought, I wonder what they are. So I asked one of the locals, she didn't know what I was talking about. So I was like, okay, anyway, I'm surprised because now it actually says it's Tormenta Head Bicentennial Coastal Walk. So that's part of that coastal walk I walked this morning. So yay, cheering, love it. Another walk we've never seen, ever heard of. So it's a real adventure. Dora loves an adventure. So behind me is Warriewood Beach and Mona Vale. Again, places I've never been. So great views up here. Really great view. So our plan is to walk for about half an hour. We're going to get to Narrabeen, and then from Narrabeen we're hoping to see the houses that fall into the ocean. Well, they don't literally fall into the ocean, but the erosion, because they're building right on the dune here and the cliffs, and the erosion from the wind and the storms, they lose their yard basically, inch by inch. So when there's a bad storm, they're on the news. Like some people have their pools just literally gone. Danger, danger, do not enter, don't enter, even for a photo. But we can go peekaboo. 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 Wow. This is nice. Oh, this is actually a really nice walk. That beats going on the road. Google didn't even want to take me this way. I was trying to walk this way and it said go on the road. How rude. Google, come on, this is beautiful. We'll get up here, it's a dead end. We have to walk backwards. And then we say, sorry Google, you had it right. So it does look like there's some building up here. So it looks like we're going over a headland. Another one. We've gone over about 3 of them today already. It's great. Couldn't tell you how many lives we've done today, guys. The reception hasn't been wonderful. So that's why I've kind of come and go in and out a lot. And they haven't gone for very long either. Right. We definitely want a coconut water, guys. Definitely, I think we deserve a coconut water, right? Just thought I lost my glasses then, they're right here. Where are we? Okay, residential. See, Google Maps wanted to take us on that road. And look, this one existed, Google, come on. This is amazing, Google. That was well worth it doing. So they're saying, be careful, Bicentennial Coastal Walk. I don't know how I've never heard of that before, Bicentennial Coastal Walks. That is Tormenta Head. Well, I enjoyed that. Love a little. Sometimes hikes don't have to be very long, right? They can be just short and sweet. Don't mind a short and sweet. Just like the one we did yesterday at Shelley Beach. Love that one. And then the ones, we've done a few little short ones this morning. I mean, obviously we've walked a long way today, but there's been a lot of little hikes that you don't actually have to do the whole long one like I'm doing. You could just come to the beach, do the little walk, go have some lunch or go for a swim at the beach and then go home, right? Or, if you're a little bit more adventurous, you could do what Dora does. Just walks. We probably walked, last time we looked at our steps on the smartwatch, it said 12,000 steps. I'm sure it's more than that now. I'd say it's close to 14 now. All right. All right, so suburbia. Yeah, this is nice. See, Tomato Head Bicentennial goes to walk. This is great. So there's more to it. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. I'm glad I decided to walk a little bit more. I was actually thinking about getting on the bus. There's a local bus called the 199 that goes all the way, basically where I was today. I wish I could show you. It's probably there's a lot of headlands, right? You can see up there. Okay, which way do we go? Okay, this is a lookout and then you go up here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we want to do the walk. Okay. We'll look at see how they've got to call Lifeline. We're here for you. Call 13 11 15. There is hope, there is help. Lifeline. Saving lives, crisis support, suicide prevention. They're doing amazing jobs. If you can support Lifeline, because, I mean, I know the government do give them a little bit of money, but a lot of it is raised by donations, right? So I do a lot of raising for donations for Lifeline. So basically, guys, I think this might be a hot spot for, you know what I'm talking about. And rest in peace if they have. Obviously, one of most people was my friend. Obviously not this point or this position, but she's no longer with us anymore because she decided to, she didn't want to be here anymore. I wish she had rang Lifeline. So guys, we probably walked, it's hard to explain, but way around those heads there. All right, let's go. Let's keep on going. Let's keep going. Charlie, how you going? Yeah, I keep on getting cut out. So we're at Tormenta Headland Reserve. It's a series of headland paths to lookouts, looking at between Palm Beach and Manly. Wow. Okay. And look, the reception hasn't been great. That's why I keep on coming in and out, Charlie. But the real reason why I've been doing all these lives is it saves me videotaping and putting that data on my phone. So if I do a live, I don't even have to make it private. I can make it private or I can make it public, doesn't matter. And it sits on YouTube and not on my phone, right? It doesn't use my data. It does use my data. It doesn't use my space on my phone. That's what I'm trying to say. Otherwise, I come home from holidays with a lot of footage. So I still come home with lots of footage because in between the lives I take footage. But then I can go home and I can download this footage and I can cut it up and I can make vlogs. Will I do it? Probably not. I try. I'm trying to do Vlogsmith and I didn't do last night. I was going well. I had done 2 days of Vlogsmith, but I missed last night because I was having drinks with my friend. And that's okay. It doesn't say I have to do it every day. Right. Here goes the breathing. Yeah, Charlie. It's my friend Esther. I talk about Esther a lot, guys. Charlie. She was a friend that I used to work with, and we became really good friends. But she's very tortured from a marriage that she was in that had a lot of abuse, and she should have got some help for her mental health back then. She lived in Malaysia, and in Malaysia they don't recognise mental health. They just said, get on with your life, right? She divorced the guy, and they just said, get on with it. But she used to have nightmares every night, and she used to use alcohol to help. Alcohol doesn't help. So anyway, this is a really nice walk. Okay, which way are we going? I don't know. No idea. All right, we're going down this way, aren't we? It looks more worn, this track, so... Plus, it's better to go closer to the coastline so we can see a bit more of a view, right? Yeah, nice place for hiking. Very nice. It's really nice. And it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Charlie. So here in New South Wales, they do daylight savings. Are you familiar? Do you have that in Canada, daylight savings? They move the clock at summertime. So, well, they don't do it for us in New South Wales. We don't do that. So it's really 4 o'clock in the afternoon here for me in Brisbane, but it's 5 o'clock here. All right, so we're going to be walking down there. That's the plan. And I'm trying to see where the houses, I think I'm looking for it. I'm on that other side of that, I think. On that other side of that headland, I think, is Narrabeen, where the houses are being built close to the cliff, and like people's backyards are literally falling into the ocean. So I really wanted to see that. Okay, I don't know exactly where we're going right this minute, guys. Because we want to go that way, but maybe it goes around and... It's 10 o'clock at night, hey? Okay, see, it's going around the other side. That's good. That's what we wanted, to go around this way. So obviously there's a viewpoint there, but we're not going to look because, again, just stay away. Just stay away. It's not worth the Instagram shot, right? There's a little track there, but again, we're not going to do those little tracks because, again, we're in a little bit of a remote little area. If we fell in, no one's going to know, right? No one's going to know. But this is really beautiful. My sister, Charlie, loves hiking also. So I've told her about all the little hikes I've done today, and that she should come and do them because she'd love this. I've gone on some really nice little ones. And, sometimes, Charlie, you don't need to do a long hike. Sometimes it's just a little one. Just before you turned up, I was just talking about how, it'd be quite acceptable to just come here and just do this little section I'm doing now, where I started this live, and go have lunch for the day, go for a swim at the beach. You don't have to do the whole day walking like I've done. Well, I haven't done the whole day, half a day. So I'm using my sarong It's kind of sleeves. Okay, we've got some people coming up behind me. It's always good to see other people on a track, so you know that you're not by yourself, health and safety-wise. It's a couple, so that's good. This is really nice. Charlie, when did you go hiking last? They're obviously locals. They're not even bothering to look at the lookout. Me, I've never been here. We all look at the lookout. A beautiful bushland, hey? It's amazing that they haven't built here. It's really good that they haven't built here, to be honest. Really is. So I think that headland there is what they've built on. That's I think that's Narrabeen, I think. When I looked at Google Maps, so you went hiking last week? Yes, you have it, Sivings. Okay, you do it, okay, right. Yeah, unfortunately my state doesn't do it. I don't mind it because you get to stay up longer, right? And, go outside and do things. What was I saying? I cannot remember what I was just about to say, Charlie. Obviously it was a lie. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So before, look up here. Is these the houses that look like they're, okay, so we can actually go right up there. I can see a guy walking up there. Perfect. That's probably, don't think that's the area I'm talking about. But when I was Googling, Narrabeen was a 30-minute walk. So where I was. So we've only been walking for 10 minutes. So I reckon it's that over there. So hopefully I can just stay on this one live. Then we're done. Then we are catching a bus back to Manly. We're going to the Manly Fly ferry to Circular Quay. And then we're going to get, oh, hello, butterfly. We're going to get a ferry from Circular Quay to Cabarita, where I'm staying. This is beautiful. Really? Look at that, peekaboo. So tell me about your hike you did. Oh, look, they're quails. They're quails. There's a little baby quail. Hello, darling. Hello. Is it a little quail? Oh my gosh, little quails. Charlie, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello, darling. That is, oh my gosh, my heart. So, Charlie, I used to have a quail. I don't know if you ever saw my quail. And she just recently died. We loved her. Loved having a quail. They're beautiful little animals. And they give you little eggs. Quail eggs are really tasty. But, I've never seen a quail baby before. A quail chick, I guess you call it. Well, can I just say, the Tormenta Head Bicentennial Coastal Walk, amazing. Amazing. That was awesome. I love that. Thanks for joining me, Charlie. That was awesome. That was a great walk. All right, where are we going now? We're not going to go down the beach. But we're going to try to get across. We saw a guy walking through the back here. So that's what we're going to try to do. That was awesome. Sister, if you're watching this, I don't think you are, but I'm going to tell you about that hike. That was amazing. Probably took us 10 minutes, right? Maybe not. 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes. 20 minutes it took us. All right. I think there's a track just behind here because I saw a guy walking. Here's a sign here. Let's see what the sign says, hey? Yep, we are in Narrabeen. Here we go. Yes, this is where we wanted to go. There's a head lookout and there's a rock pool. Okay, cool. Rock pool. All right, well, stay tuned if you want to see the rock pool. I'm hoping we can get through here. Or we just go around the street. I think we can get through here. Yeah, we can. Here we go, guys. So it's got a little sign there, so be careful. So no riding a bike, but you're going near the coastline. So be careful. I don't know what the reception will be like in here, but I'm going to take it on.